exercice numéro 7, d'accord? Vous commencez, c'est le devoir, donc vous m'entendez bien?
Сигнал GPS потерян.
This French lecture is being given right on the Lysychansk-Bakhmut highway in eastern Ukraine. That's how Yuriy Dankevych taught his online students last spring.
While we're evacuating, we have 4 hours, so we're getting in touch with students online and chatting.
But this French language professor is doing more than teaching online. He's also in the middle of coordinating several buses traveling across eastern Ukraine. Over the next 5 to 7 days, the buses will help evacuate over 160 bedridden people from the most dangerous parts of eastern Ukraine. The success of evacuation is a miracle of logistics. The team has a hotline, so evacuees can call, leave their address and get added to the evacuee list. But for some, it's too late.
When we arrived at the evacuation, we were a little late. Some of the houses were just not there anymore. What happened to the people who lived there? We don't know. We arrived at the address we had and saw a shell crater.
With the help of dozens of volunteers, the bedridden people are evacuated from small towns and then brought to a central embarkation point. They are then sent by bus and train to Lviv, an area relatively safe from Russian shelling. Often some of the evacuation routes are no longer accessible, and Dankevych must find new ones. Dmytro Maximovich met Dankevych after he relocated to Chernivtsi at the beginning of the war. Maximovich was looking for help evacuating his mother from the Kiev region. The two men soon became a team.
A woman called and asked, "Can you take a bedridden person?" There were so many such calls, and we always refused. But when the woman said this was the 10th refusal she'd heard, Ihor suggested we try and take these people out of there. Imagine what it's like to bathe a bedridden person in the basement of a house. It's almost impossible.
Maximovich is also looking for shelter for each evacuee. For some he rents accommodations, others get sent abroad. Now that the war has entered its 6th month, Maximovich plans to open his own shelter.
We will start with one shelter in the Kiev region. We're looking for a hospital wing that is no longer in use. And if they have water, heat, and electricity there, we'll find funds to purchase beds, mattresses, and bed linens.
The work never stops. Already Dankevych is preparing for a new round of evacuations. He has 25 confirmed addresses spread across 3,000 kilometers. Omelyan Oshchudlyak for VOA News, Chernivtsi, Ukraine.